Okay, so this is something that I've been working on slightly. Something I'm working on with my model railroad. If you notice, I have one camera, and it's not nothing is configured. This is not final configuration. This is just can this work? I have one camera looking over the layout. You can see that in the upper left corner. I have another camera mounted on top of the roof of a locomotive right now. And then you can see my window over here capturing a snippet of JMRI. The camera on top of the locomotive is a low quality, cheap FPV camera. It's small enough that I can mount two of these directly to the locomotive. Now, the idea is, and I'm working on this, so give me time. The idea is that I would put the two cameras on the locomotive and wire their power supply instead of a battery, which right now is balanced on top of the locomotive. The power supply for the cameras would be tied into the headlights. Both cameras would be running on the same frequency, same channel. So when you turn the headlight on, camera turns on. When you put the locomotive into forward, front camera's on. So front headlight would be on. When you put the locomotive into reverse, the rear camera would turn on and the front camera would turn off. So you would have instantaneous image switching. Mounting the cameras, cheap FPV cameras directly to the locomotive means I can run the train first person view like this with JMRI without having a camera car with a high quality camera, which would be nicer, in front of the locomotive, which is the layout was designed. There's an area where you can only fit one locomotive. You can't fit a whole bunch of cars. In fact, let's just take this locomotive up there. I'm sitting at my computer. You can see me. Look, I'm waving. Hi guys, I'm waving. All right, let's run this forward. I've noticed there isn't really a whole lot of input lag. Did the camera stop or did the locomotive stall? Locomotive stalled. I have to find a better place to put the receiver for the computer so we don't get a lot of jittery. And I wonder how much noise I'm going to get because I'm through the power supply. Look at this, I can run it right through the yard. You can see it there on the upper camera. Right, it's jank as hell right now, but right now I don't have a camera mounted on the back of the locomotive, so you can't really see what we're doing when we're going reverse here. But these cameras have a wide enough field of view that if I modified, I wouldn't modify this locomotive. It's too nice. I've got another Atlas or Athearn Blue Box locomotive over there that I would modify. I would just 3D print a body to hold it. But this is something that could be done with the JMRI web interface. You guys could be watching and actually directly driving the train. I'm just going to keep backing up until. I love how I can see the locomotive in the other camera. You can kind of see it moving around over there. Obviously, if I were to do this, I would clean everything up. I would make a nice video interface. All right, let's go. Let's bring it back to the yard. That Kato truck definitely has a voltage drop because like the locomotive, you could see it surge forward right there. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.